Hey, so Abyssal Angel, one of my favorite classes ever in the game. Not doing so hot these days, but is it still worth it and where to get it? So, show you where to get it, and we'll go over whether or not the DPS stacks up to current classes. Let's go. Alright, first off, to get the class, what you want to do is join the map Black Friday War. The Black Friday War is a seasonal map that is only available in November, near the end of November around Black Friday, who would have guessed. You come here, you talk to the NPC. It's a seasonal class, so it won't be rare, but you have to wait. You have to come back in November to get it. And right here from this guy, it's available. Angel's Shadow is the exact same as Abyssal Angel. And if you ever wonder why mine is member, it's because I accidentally sold the member version of it when it initially released years and years ago. By accident, it was available for about an hour, and they took it out of the game. So that's like the rarest of rare version of Abyssal Angel you can possibly get. But that's why mine's member, and yeah, it's the same class that's in that shop right there. So it's 2000 ACs, get from that shop in November. All right, now into the is it actually worth it? So I asked chat in my stream I was doing recently whether or not they thought the class was worth the 2K, and excuse the typo there. Anyway, 40% said yes, which is pretty good. That's not bad considering it's a 2K AC class that's kind of old at this point, kind of underpowered, and 60% said no. So if you don't think it's worth it, you're kind of in the majority there, or at least of the 80 or so people that voted in my stream chat. So that's kind of a biased little demographic there, but yeah, kind of shows you what maybe the overall sentiment towards the class would be in a larger group. 83 people is a pretty large group of AQWorlds players these days. I am using NSOD with Smite on it. Smite's like it doesn't really do much for Abyssal Angel, so it's not really that big of a benefit, but yeah, I'm using that as well as Roger, which does do more damage in this room, and it does 30% more, and that stacks with the NSOD. Okay, for the class itself, if you're new to the class, I'll quickly go over the skills very quick. I know exactly what all of them do. So, okay, the 2 skill, you're never going to hit this skill. You will own this class for 10 years like I have, and you'll never touch this skill, not even once. It's not worth it. It changes your class into a single target class. This class does not do single target damage. Never click this skill. Okay, moving on. 3 skill. I skipped the auto attack, but we'll go back to that. 3 skill is your damage skill. That's the only skill you'll be hitting on this class. Believe it or not, this class has 1 skill, so there you go. This one will heal you. Okay, that is the other skill if you need heals, but keep in mind that it also lowers your damage output, so don't use it. Actually, they might have changed it so it doesn't do that anymore. It used to, but I don't think it does. I don't think it actually lowers your damage output anymore, which is kind of cool, but not. At the same time they changed that, they also removed a lot of DPS from the class, so not cool. But anyway, this one increases 25% resistance for 8 seconds. Also applies clean cut, increases your crit chance by 15 for 6. A little bit of a crit chance increase and some resistance, which is good, but not really necessary. That crit chance increase helps, but you don't really even need to click that, to be honest. So the way you use the class is with your really good auto attack. Your auto attack hits 3 targets for auto attack does 3 targets, does damage over time to 3 different targets, and has an infinite range. This is just the auto attack right here. So I'm only using auto attack. You can see that it does a good amount with just, and it's not auto attacking for some reason. What's wrong with my game? My game is being weird, but this is just the auto attack here, doing 1300 DPS by itself, which is all right. Now, if you mix in the 3 skill, which is what you would do when you're farming with the class, farming 3 targets, because your 3 skill also does that, and that's not even working either. Why is it? It's being weird. My game is being very weird. Okay, we're back. I relogged, and looks like it fixed it. So, all right, here's the class actually operating. It's reasonably somewhat. I don't know why it was bugging out. Doesn't normally do that, so I think that was just an issue with me like changing classes a bunch of times and being logged in for a couple hours there. Game, it is a flash game that's kind of old, so it'll do that sometimes. Anyway, so you can see we're hitting around, getting close to 4,000-ish DPS, maybe. Might creep up there. I was farming for a while here. So this is all Forge enhancement, Luck enhancement. Everything's Luck and Forge. Just normal default Forge, nothing special. So it's just really easy stuff to get, easy to acquire. Bit better than default normal Luck enhancements, but not not by a crazy amount. And with good forge enhancements, you could make this class shine quite a bit brighter than it is now. Probably get up to like 6,000 higher DPS, but it's not going to go bonkers. In my opinion, this class is not worth it if you already have Legion Rev. Anything like, not AH, not Artifact Hunter. What's the more recent one that came out? Archmage, that one, AM. If you have Archmage or Master Moglins, anything like that, you're not going to need this class, and this class gets outclassed by a lot of those classes. But if you have 2k AC and you just want like kind of a decent 3-target class that is dead simple to use, just your auto attack and your 3 skill, really good. Might need to heal once in a while, you know. Maybe you want to hit that crit for the higher crit chance, but yeah, really simple to use. Good class. If you got the $10 equivalent 2k AC you want to spend on it, might be good. In my opinion, I would buy this if I didn't have it. I would buy this class if I didn't have it. But is it actually worth it if you have those other classes? Like if you have Legion Revenant already? Not really. Now, you probably won't be using that often. It probably will live in your bank. But I would still buy it for 2k AC, to be honest. But, you know, I got a bunch of AC extra on my account all the time anyway. And I probably just want to try it out for fun if I didn't have it already. And I could definitely see people being in that boat of wanting to try it. And yeah, if you're new to the game, you don't have any classes and you want to spend 2k AC on a class, I don't think it's the worst option you could pick out of anything. Your other option for 2k AC in the game right now is Archfiend, and that might be a very good one to go with. I'm not going to show that off here, but look into that one as well if you're looking to spend 2k AC. Archfiend is also just farmable. This one isn't farmable, so you might want to farm for Archfiend with this class. Might be a good idea. Maybe, if you want to spend AC on a class, if you have to. Or get Lightcaster, that's also a good use of your ACs. That also involves some farming though. Anyway, that's about it for the video. You can see the damage. I read through the skills, went over how to obtain it. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I made another one, like a video like this for the recent addition of Artifact Hunter back into the game, so check that out on the channel if you want to see that. It's called Antique Hunter. They changed the name of it. So yeah, check that out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Here's the class in Revenant if you want to use the Abyssal Angel to farm your Legion Revenant. Just if you want to do that, here's what it looks like doing so. Are you gonna die in a solo room with this? I actually don't know. I'm just blindly testing it. It looks like you're not. So you could use the Abyssal Angel to farm Legion Revenant if you wanted to. There are parts of Legion Revenant that you could not do with this class, like there are certain farm parts that you wouldn't want to do. But for this part of it, which I think some people use this as a test for multi-target classes, it is capable. Is it fast? Not as fast as it could be with other classes, but capable of staying alive? It very much looks like it is. So yeah, pretty cool.